When you're creating your questions to apply to a questionnaire, you really need to think about what question type you're going to use. So to get to the questions page, you would go to the top navigation bar, select jobs, this menu opens and you scroll down and select questions, and you'll land on this page here. And the first section you select from is this drop-down menu, question type. So I'm going to talk to you a bit about the single field and single field encrypted answer. The only difference between the two is that if you ask a question and you've selected this option, the encrypted answer, then only those users that have access to encrypted answers will be able to view it. And you'll also need to make sure that you select this checkbox here, which makes the answer visible to privileged managers only. When using the single field as a question type, you're basically asking the question for some information so they can type in some text in a fairly short format. So this validation option here also lets you request the candidate to provide the information in a certain format. So it could be that you're asking them what date they were employed by you, or for their email address, or it could be that you want to know what their employee number is. And that's a good example for using the single field encrypted question type, as you could be asking for slightly confidential information. I've created an example of a single field encrypted answer question type, and I've asked the candidate to provide their employee number. I've validated the question with the alphanumeric option. And say, for example, I know that all of our employee numbers are 7 digits or letters long. I've put a minimum number as 7 and a maximum number of 7. So I could then pop in some guidelines. I could make the question required. Because it's an encrypted answer, the tick is already in this answer visible to privileged managers only box. And then once I'm happy with all of the information, I can select add, and this question will appear in the question library just below. If I just scroll down the page, where you can see a list of all previous questions.